Well, in what comes is a clever move. B.S. Yediyurappa, the former Chief Minister of Karnataka, has written a letter to Narendra Modi urging him to give him a chance to serve the party in the state. And what makes this move grab eyeballs is how Yediyurappa is trying to reclaim lost ground in the state. Here's a report.
Just days after Narendra Modi addressed NDA allies at the Central Hall of Parliament that also included BJP MPs from the state, B.S. Yediyurappa has written a letter to Modi, beseeching him for an opportunity to strengthen the party in the state. Dear Narendra Modi ji, Namaskar. I'm writing this letter with great sense of responsibility and humility subsequent to our interaction at Gujarat Bhavan, as well as after listening to your speech at Parliament Central Hall during the occasion of you being elected as BJP party's parliamentary leader on 20th of this month. I recollect the summary of our interaction during our personal meeting along with the other BJP leaders of Karnataka at Gujarat Bhavan on 18th of this month, wherein you pleased to express that party's victory is mainly due to the wholehearted support of public at large, including those of new voters, SC/ST, OBC, youth, etc. You further expressed that since the expectations and aspirations are too high across the country, at least few capable leaders must come forward to take the responsibility and work towards strengthening the party in their respective states. As you expressed in general, I voluntarily and wholeheartedly offer my willingness to work towards strengthening the party in Karnataka. I congratulate once again on your immense success and look forward to see you as successful Prime Minister of our country for many more years to come. With best regards, B.S. Yediyurappa. Meanwhile, Shobha Karandlaje, who conducted a victory lap today in a constituency of Udupi Chikmagalur constituency, supported Yediyurappa.
ಸನ್ಮಾನ್ಯ ಯಡಿಯೂರಪ್ಪನವರು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯದಲ್ಲೇ ರಾಜಕಾರಣ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಮೊದಲಿಂದ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರು ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗಿ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. ಈ ಒಂದು ಭ್ರಷ್ಟ ಸರ್ಕಾರವನ್ನ, ಈ ಜನವಿರೋಧಿ ಸರ್ಕಾರವನ್ನ, ನಿಷ್ಕ್ರಿಯ ಸರ್ಕಾರವನ್ನ ಎಬ್ಬಿಸಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಆ ತಾಕತ್ತು, ಆ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಯಡಿಯೂರಪ್ಪನವರಿಗೆ ಮಾತ್ರ. ಆ ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನ ಅವರು ರಾಜ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಂತು ನಾನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಮೊದಲಿಂದಲೂ ಅವರ ವಾದ ಇತ್ತು. ಈಗಲ್ಲ, ಅಟಲ್ ಬಿಹಾರಿ ವಾಜಪೇಯಿ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಇರುವಾಗಲೂ ಯಡಿಯೂರಪ್ಪನವರ ವಾದ ನಾನು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಇತ್ತು. ಅದನ್ನೇ ಅವರು ಮುಂದುವರಿಸ್ತಾರೆ ಮತ್ತು ರಾಜ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ, ರಾಜ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಪಕ್ಷ ಕಟ್ತಾರೆ, ಹೋರಾಟ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಈ ಸರ್ಕಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಬಿಸಿ ಮುಟ್ಟಿಸುವ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ.
But political pundits feel that there is more than meets the eye here. This move appears to be a very calculated move in that BSY is looking to regain lost ground in the state, with sources saying that the chances of BSY getting a ministerial berth being sleek in the Modi cabinet seems like BSY is playing a new game. In the scenario of BSY heading the party in the state, he might parlay for a seat for Shobha, considered to be close to him. And if this happens, another Wakkaliga leader, D.V. Sadananda Gowda's fight for a ministerial berth also grows strong. Vinay Gangoli for News 9.
And well, with the ground set for the Vidhana Parishad elections due next month, political parties are in the process of chalking out their strategies. In the meanwhile, many politicos and industrialists are forming beelines to seal their berth. Here's a report.
Just as the curtains roll down on the Lok Sabha elections, curtains are being raised for the upcoming Vidhana Parishad elections. June 19th has been set as the date for members of the Vidhana Sabha to choose members for the upper house of the assembly. With that, leaders of all parties who are in the fray for a seat in the Vidhan Parishad are competing amongst themselves by extensively lobbying. Political parties who are getting out of the hectic Lok Sabha election schedule are already back to business, planning for the Vidhan Parishad elections. With many candidates in the fray from the ruling Congress government, the state Congress has sent a list of prospective candidates to the High Command. With 122 members in Vidhan Sabha, a minimum of 4 seats in Vidhan Parishad is a cakewalk for the Congress. Many senior leaders from the party are eyeing those seats, trying to push their candidature. Even industrialists are forming a beeline to get on board with the Congress. KPCC President G. Parmeshwar's name figures as the first in the list sent to the party's top brass. KPCC President G. Parmeshwar and Chief Minister Siddaramaia's close aide H.M. Revanna's name prominently figures in the first and second spot in the list sent to the High Command. Former Minister Rani Satish, former Central Minister Tara Devi and former MLA S.M. Anand are fighting for a berth in the upper house of the state legislature through caste quota. With industrialists too lobbying for a ticket, industrialist UB Venkatesh and gold merchant and Vishwakarma community leader KP Nanjundi's name have also figured in the list. Former BBMP Mayor Ramachandrappa is also pushing for a berth in the upper house of the legislature. Now the ball is in the court of the Congress party's high command. Meanwhile, in the JDS and BJP too, lobbying for a berth in the Vidhan Parishad is in full swing. The two parties have one seat each set aside for them. From the Saffron Party's camp, former Deputy Chief Minister Ishwarappa is most likely to get the berth. In the JDS, no certain decision has been taken due to the number of leaders taking claim. Many hopefuls are forming a beeline at Party Chief Devegowda's house to push their candidature. The JDS is looking to push a candidate who can make a major contribution to the party. With leaders and industrialists lobbying for a berth, a tough and interesting Vidhana Parishad elections is on the cards. Anand for News 9, Bengaluru.
Well, the ongoing Thai crisis seems to be showing no signs of hope. After rival parties failed to settle on common grounds, the National Peacekeeping Committee has stepped in to take charge of the situation.
After months of tense political turmoil, the military in Thailand has staged a coup d'etat in a bid to return normalcy to the country. The unrest that began late last year with the dissolution of the Thai Assembly has now reached a stage where it is up to the National Peacekeeping Committee to restore order and enact political reforms. In order for the country to return to normal quickly, the National Peacekeeping Committee, comprised of the Army, the Thai Armed Forces, the Royal Air Force and the police, need to seize power as of May 22nd at 4:30 p.m. All Thais must remain calm and government officials must work as normal. The Peacekeeping Commission had earlier imposed martial law on the country after 2 days of talks between rival political leaders failed to bear fruit. While military and political leaders are still trying to battle out the situation, the Thai currency continued to take a beating at the stock market. The baht weakened as much as 0.3% against the American dollar after the announcement of the coup. Earlier, a promise of fruitful talks had seen the currency gain as much as 0.4%. Stock pundits predict the currency could drop further tomorrow. The question now is if the NPKC can break the deadlock before the damage worsens. A News 9 report.
And moving on now, it's good news for all the customers out there. The price of gold per 10 grams has hit a low. Here's the report.
It's a golden period for customers. Gold prices hit the nadir. Yes, you heard it right. The price of gold has drastically come down, giving gold customers a lot of happiness. So what is the new price of gold per 10 grams? Here it is. That's a steep fall indeed. A fall of 800 rupees per 10 grams will surely bring smiles on the customers' faces. Now to a bigger question. Why would the prices fall so steeply? The credit should go to the Reserve Bank of India, as it allowed 7 more agencies to import gold and ease import rules. This is the biggest drop in a session in gold prices since August 2013, when the government introduced the 80-20 rule, allowing nominated agencies to import the precious metal on the condition that 20% of the imports would be exported.
This is a welcome development and a phased approach to eventual removal of curbs on gold imports. This is expected to increase official supplies as a larger spectrum of players with an import entitlement now re-enter the market. However, the 80-20 scheme still continues and it may still be a dampener.
The fall in prices is definitely something to cheer about. RBI easing rules on import policies and allowing 7 agencies to import the precious metal is praiseworthy. A News 9 report.